So this is a time management philosophy that suggests that we divide our day into 3 equal parts. So we have 8 hours for work, 8 hours for rest, and 8 hours for personal use. Let's dive a little deeper into each of these segments. First, the 8 hours for work. This is the time that we should spend on activities that are meaningful and productive. These are things that move us closer to our goals and responsibilities. It could be related to our jobs, our studies, or anything else that we need to get done. It's important to use this time wisely and to focus on the most important tasks first. One way to do this is to use a to-do list or productivity app. That way, we can track what we need to accomplish and make sure that we are making progress on our goals. Next, we have the 8 hours for rest. This includes sleep, but also other forms of recovery like taking breaks throughout the day and doing things that help us relax and recharge. It's important to prioritize rest because our bodies and minds need time to recover in order to function well. When we're exhausted, we're more likely to make mistakes and we're less able to focus on the task at hand. So it's important to schedule in breaks throughout the day and to make sure that we're getting enough sleep at night. And finally, we have the 8 hours for personal fulfillment. This is the time that we should spend on things that bring us joy and satisfaction. It could be used for hobbies, passions, relationships, or self-growth activities like reading or journaling. It's important to use this time wisely and to make sure that we're spending it on things that are truly meaningful to us. So, how can we start implementing the 8 plus 8 plus 8 rule in our own lives? Well, the first step is to track our time. We need to be aware of how we're spending our time before we can make any changes. There are a number of apps and tools that can help us do this. Once we have a clear understanding of how we're spending our time, we can start to make adjustments. We may need to set boundaries around our work time and our personal time, and we may need to find ways to be more efficient with our time management. But the key is to find a balance that works for us and that allows us to feel fulfilled in all areas of our lives. The 8 plus 8 rule is a simple yet powerful framework for managing our time effectively. By allocating specific hours to work, rest, and personal pursuits, we can ensure that we are attending to our responsibilities, taking care of ourselves, and nurturing our passions. It's important to note that this rule is not intended to be a rigid schedule, but rather a guideline for setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing our well-being. By finding the right balance between work, rest, and personal life, we can lead more fulfilling and balanced lives. Thanks for watching. For E.